Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel with another Overlord, Lord of Nazarick video. Now, this video we'll be talking about the PvP best lineups and the best teams that you can run and the synergies that you can run, or the 3 best teams that you can actually make on your lineups, which is the meta teams for PvP if you're ranking high, or if you're now in the finals, in the semi-finals, on the second or third position fighting for that. And before I continue, I want to say a massive I'm sorry for everybody that put their hopes on me, because it's not like I lost. I lost, but it's not the problem. The problem is I fell asleep and I didn't even show up to participate, which was an easy game for me. Actually, everybody who watches my VOD or did watch my live stream, we were playing the same person that he's now against me in the semi-final, and I always beat him. But for some reason, I fell asleep and I couldn't wake up. I woke up 3 minutes after the games, and I'm already 2-0, so I was out. So I'm very, very sorry. Big sorry for you all. Do not put your points on me. I told you, don't put your points on me. I'm tight on schedule. I do content creation. I don't have time to eat or walk or talk. So I sleep whenever I can, and I miss the fight. So it's fine. It's fine. Nothing happened. And for the second and third place, I also will not be playing for that. So don't put any points on me if we are doing that. It will be going, it will directly, Jojo will be the winner for that match, because I don't have the time. I have other plans on the time that I will be fighting for the we're here at this point, so I'll be fighting Jojo on this time. Do not see, everybody started putting points on me. I will not be attending the fight. I will not be attending the fight. I will be out. I can't do that. I'll try my best. If I see like it goes up to 50,000, I'll try to go and fight for against Jojo, but I'm not ready because I have other plans. Anyway, this is what I want to say. I'm sorry, on the semifinals, this is an easy win for me actually versus Oslo, but I couldn't be there, so you can't even see, because invalid record, it means you weren't there in the fight, so I couldn't get it. So we're gonna talk about the best teams, okay? First of all, we have, I think, the first group. Let me check who's the first group. I wrote it on a paper so I don't forget it. On the semi-finals, we have Danger here, Buku Buku Chagama, and Nubo. Nubo versus Bagheera, second team. Okay, this is the first lineup that we want to talk about, okay? So, first lineup, I think it's the counter team, or is it the one-shot team? Come on, okay. It takes a little bit to load. I don't know why. So, this is the first lineup, which we'll be talking about. I think it's a Nubo team. Yeah, okay. So it's the Evil Eye and Idol Shaltir with Renner. So with Renner, you buff your Evil Eye. She crits everybody. You almost die on everybody. And then you go with... and here, of course, he used Albedo. You don't need Albedo. You can literally win this lineup with Evil Eye and... Idol Shaltir. As you see, Idol Shaltir in the end, he did with the second skill for her, which is the worst thing to do. Even if one unit is surviving, never go with the second skill, because you will not get the stacks. If they survive by a miracle and they have a unit like Momon, the last unit, he can absolutely one-tap your Idol Shaltir and your Evil Eye with his ultimate. So do not do that. He's a pro player. He knows what he's doing. He calculated it. This is why he did his second skill. So just don't do that. So if we're gonna go and check, Evil Eye did the whole everything, and then Idol Shaltir finished the game. You need Renner. Why? Renner will buff the team. So it's a very, very bad idea to not ban Renner. If you tell me like who would you, if you wanna ban, because people ban Renner, ban Yuri, and maybe ban a third unit that is super insane, like somebody like let's say Mari, somebody like does a lot of damage, like Demiurge, because of the stun mechanic and stuff like that. I would tell you who's the top 3 for you to ban. Maybe Renner is one of them, but if you don't want to ban Renner, ban Idol Shaltir. Why you don't buy? This is the most insane DPS unit in the game. Now, if they didn't kill you with Evil Eye and they have somebody else, they will not deal the same amount of damage as Idol Shaltir. Idol Shaltir and Evil Eye is a cheat code, especially if you have Renner to start with. This is the first team that I want to say. The last unit on the team, so Evil Eye, Renner, and Idol Shaltir. Of course, you can, if they ban your Renner, you can put a high unit speed, which is Yuri or somebody like Demiurge with the fast gears on, or normal Albedo with fast gears on. But if you don't have the third unit that you can put is Hamske, actually. Putting Hamske with a speed unit or speed gears will allow you to one-shot your teams again. Hamske will remove 200 defense from your opponent, plus will remove 21% of the defense for everybody. Defense magical and defense physical, so you can absolutely destroy that. So this is the first team, Nubo's team. I took it on face value because everybody else are running different lineup and they're wasting their resources. If you're playing Mari, Evil Eye, and Idol Shatir on one lineup, you're doing it wrong. You're not distributing your power again on all of your other teams. This is the worst idea to do, is run Mari, Evil Eye, and Idol Shatir. It's a potential one-shot with Idol Shatir and Evil Eye. Why would you play Mari on this lineup? Unless they are not very well built. Yes, I would understand why would you play them. It's very wrong to play and you lose the potential of using another powerhouse as Mari on the same lineup. So do not use Evil Eye, Idol Shatir, and Mari on the same lineup. If you don't have Evil Eye, running Idol Shatir and Mari on the same lineup, I would understand. But running the three of them, it's just overkill, and you don't need that. If you're free to play or low spender, you'd be absolutely messing up your lineups. This is for the first division. What's wrong with me? I can't talk today. So the second division, we have also on the semifinals. Did I pick anybody? I think Teach's team. Okay, Teach versus Ten's Paul. So yes, it's the second team or the first team. So the first team, and it's the stun lock team. We're gonna learn a lot from Teach. I do learn a lot from him. His synergies are amazing. This is the third best lineup in the game, or off lineup that you can play. Okay, this lineup is absolutely huge. It capitalizes on everybody to stun you. So what you can do is play PDL on the lineup. He inflict shock. Play somebody like Yuri on the lineup, which will stun with her ultimate. You can play Ego Mare or Ego Aura that stuns with every shock that she does. And you can play the third unit, which is the control unit, Knight Albedo, which she taunts and will... it's kind of like a stun. You're not stunned, but you can't do any kind of thing actually in the game. So let's go and look how did he win this. And it's a quick surrender. It was a quick surrender from Tenz. He knew he couldn't do anything actually, because he actually had Momon on the lineup. So he didn't play PDL, he played Momon for the one-shot potential. So what he does is he stuns one unit, and he goes and absolutely kills that unit. And it's a surrender, because if he uses Momon, he will kill 2 units 100%. He has a 6-star Momon. So the guy knew what will happen. So this is the lineup that he used. Albedo. Why Albedo is still on the lineup? Because he can taunt with her. So absolutely the guy didn't have a chance. He saw that his main DPS unit died, and he still has Nabe, and he's like, nah mate, I can't continue this one. So stun, and taunt, and there's a one-shot potential. If you have PDL here, of course you can put shields and make the life miserable on your enemy. You can play Mari on this team if you want, for healings and dot effects and damage and turn meter manipulation. You can play anybody else on this lineup like a Hamske. If you don't want to play him, you can play Hamske, and actually you will with Aura and with Albedo and with Yuri, with Aura alone you can do damages, but it's very highly recommended to play another carry beside Aura. So this is why I play Narbaral actually instead of Momon here, because she will add more shock value to your team and help you. Or the normal Nabe, because she adds also shock, and she goes just like Momon. If she kills a unit, she will go to another unit and kill it. So Momon, Nabe or Narbaral, I would highly recommend instead of this lineup. But if you have Momon like built up and you're not using him on different lineups, it would work here. So great lineup from Teach. It's the stun control team with a little bit of burst. You can absolutely choose anybody else other than Momon, but Momon is a nice touch because he goes and bounces from one unit to another after he kills one unit on a lineup. So next, what do we have on our decision? This is the division that I'm in. Actually, let's go and check. Who did I pick for here? I picked here nobody actually. Didn't I pick anybody here? The Jojo unknown. We'll see it later. So I picked another lineup, which was it? Amagalan versus Itachi. I think it was the last one. Itachi, is he here? Amgalan versus... Okay, so it's in the quarterfinal. I wanted to show this lineup, and it's the first lineup. So the first lineup, and it's Itachi versus Amgalan. Amgalan, a great lineup that he played versus Itachi. We're gonna go and check it out, because Itachi also the fighter on the semifinal didn't show up, just like what happened with me. So what do we have? Full AoE team versus full counter team. Now, why counter wins versus AoE? And this is the new Kokaitis team. And we're talking about Itachi, a very hard whale playing against another. He's not that whale. He's a paying customer, but he's not as whaley as Itachi. So we're gonna check what would happen here. So he will put the shields on, very nice. He will put the damage sharing or damage reduction, and he will start with with one-shotting his tank. Even with the damage sharing, Momon killed here because of the counter, or because he let him go down. AoE. Why is it so much important? He does AoE, everybody goes and attack him, he dies. They still don't have a chance. It's not that it's not their turn. They're just going and attacking, auto attack. You see, auto attack, auto attack. Every time you hit them, they go and counter you. So if she's gonna do an action or she's gonna attack somebody, everybody will attack her. So she attacked and she gets attacked. And in the end, we're gonna go and see that the lineup will auto attack everybody, and that's it. This is the cool thing about the counter team. The counter team counters any AoE team. So if you're playing AoE versus counter, that's a big no-no for your team. So what's the best lineups for here? If you're gonna go and check, the guy did Albedo, Demiurge, AoE with Shaltir. So the three of them does a lot of AoE. So they got, every time they do an AoE, they get attacked and they absolutely get destroyed. The lineup is the new Cocytus, Brain. These are the most important 2 units on the lineup. Now you can play the new character. You don't need even Momon, but Momon is a touch on it. This is the perfect lineup that I'm giving you. You can play Valkyrie Shaltir with them on the lineup, so it will make damage sharing, and you can play a healer, but you don't need that. You can play the units that they already told you on the banner. So if you're gonna go and check the banner, the summons, it's just there. They just put it for you. So you see these units that they told you. First of all, Gagaran, Brain, and Cocytus. These are 3 stable units. And the best unit to go with them, I'm not joking, it's the most consistent and it has a 100% win rate. Nobody is winning this team. Even the Mari users, they're not winning, which is the tank Mari. Yes, or the healer Mari. Healer Mari with that team is absolutely ridiculous, just for the sheer fact of the healing output that it does. You can play any healer. Any healer would work with that. Even Mari, normal Mari would work with that. But the healer Mari, the ego Mari, with Cocytus, with Gagaran, with Brain, is absolutely 100% win rate. Nobody until now defeated that lineup. Nobody. Even playing with Idol Shaltir, Evil Eye, one-shot team with Renner, could not defeat this lineup as well. I'm just shocked how good this Cocytus lineup is with the healer Mari. So if you have healer Mari, if you're Wales and you're playing healer Mari and you're playing Cocytus and you're playing Gagaran and Brain, absolutely you destroy your opponent. And now, before I end this video, I just want to show you how many people ask me, oh Pika, how did you win the previous fight? They told me it was a little bit like they didn't understand how I went through the quarterfinals. So here versus listen, I know Cruel Potential, I know his teams. He's not very well built on his teams. This is what I won. And before that, in the top 16, I was a little bit lucky to play against Lycoon. He had a team, he defeated my best team, and the second and the third team, I won by sheer luck. I want to show you just the last one. Lycoon, the last team, I think in the record. Yes, the last team, how I won. I survived. The thing is that I built these units that I know I don't have speed. So I built them on defense and magical defense. Yes, I'm not joking. I built them on defense and magical defense, and this is why I won the third team. So I'm gonna show you how I won the third team, and it's only Mari. Mari is damaged, and now, of course I played beside him Cocytus, which will help me with the AoE, but it's not like Cocytus gave me the win or the edge here. It's what gave me the edge is playing a level 30. This is a level 30 Hamske. And Hamske is built on a set of defense, by the way. So the AoE, all of the AoE that he played, look, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. So I started, I have the seed, I dropped the seed again, bam, 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 thank you, ma'am. I attack with him again, so Mario would go again, and the seeds explode. Another heal from my Henry, which is the MVP of my lineup, and then I won. This is how I won versus Lycoon. He started before me, I won. Why? I have high defense, I have high magical defense on every gear that I have on these characters. Because I know I would never start with this lineup. This second, third, or fourth lineup that I have, I would never win. This is my fourth team, by the way. I have a third team, I have a second team, I have a first team, and this is the fourth team, which I have Cocytus at level 60, I have, or at level 70, I think. I made him level 100 now. I have my Hamske at level 30 back then, and I won with this lineup with Henry and with my Mari. This is how good the team was. So it's not only on levels, it's on the gears and it's on the arc lights. The gears, whatever you have stats or substats on your gears may save your entire lineup. Now with Cruel, this is what I want to show you with him. So my first lineup, yeah, it's kind of stupid. I woke up late also, 2 minutes before this event started, Mrs. Pika told me, hey, send one unit and play both of your best lineups on the second and the third. We don't care about Renner. We don't care about anything else. And as you see, I played my level 1 Pandoras. And he was tanking, actually. I don't know how the hell he was tanking. Versus this lineup, which is not his best lineup. He probably played his third best lineup, Cruel. And he won versus this one, which is completely fine and understandable. So let me show you now my second team with Cruel. So the second team, it was... He did ban my Renner, he did ban my Yuri, so I played my third highest speed, and it's faster than both of my Renner and my Yuri, which is my Aura. So I put speed set on Aura and I started. If he started before me, he would wipe clear the floor with me. So I went and attacked his Evil Eye, and this is how we got the edge. I put an attack buff on my Brain, so Brain went and absolutely destroyed her. Now he started with his Momon with his second skill, and I auto-attacked back to him. I killed him. My Aura is very buffed, and this is how I won actually the second lineup. And as you see, so if he goes and attack me, and if I do a counter, so if he attacks somebody and I counter, or this is a second attack, and this is the chase, bam, 16k of a crit, which I built her on crit rate and an attack boost and attack damage, which is great actually. And I have the shield wall and the walls from my unit, so I wouldn't actually die here. It was an easy win, this lineup. So my third lineup, which will be the funny lineup actually, which is the one-shot lineup. I don't have Evil Eye, so I'm forced to use Mari on my third lineup, okay? This is what I did, because I still have Mari on for my fourth team. And because I don't have, because nothing was banned, I didn't play like Mari, like, I can use Mari, and he kept Mari for me. What I did actually banned his Mari. I didn't care for his Renner, I didn't care, I banned his Yuri, I didn't ban his Renner, I banned his, I think, Demiurge, and I banned his Mari. Is it Demiurge that I banned? Yes, Demiurge. So he's playing Idol Shaltir. I don't care about Idol Shaltir. She has low HP. And I played this team, and 1, 2, 3, and everybody is dead. This is what I played. No Hamske, no nobody needed. I play 3 AoE damage dealers. My units were actually, so it was Albedo, Shaltir, and Mari. I didn't even need Henry on the lineup. I could play Hamske here and ensure my lineup, but I wasn't sure would I start first or 2 my units will start first before him. So I played Henry just in case. If he wanna start or any unit wanna start, Henry have a chance of 100% chance with a level 5 to drop a goblin and stun. So it might be a stun or buff, a heal or something like that, but it might be a stun. So I played her just for safety measures because I don't have any other defensive units. This is why I played Henry. Henry is like my cheat code Joker card. It's a good, it's a 50-50. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work. So this is why I built her. She's very helpful. I would, if you would watch my streams, you're gonna see that Henry sometimes saved my entire lineup with 1 stun on a crucial unit. So this is what we did. Mari, you see the damages, Albedo did the damages, and Shaltir didn't do that much, but she was the finisher for the lineup. I could have played only Mari with Shaltir, or Albedo with Shaltir, or Albedo with Mari, and put Hamske instead of Shaltir, let's say, on the lineup. But since Albedo was the fastest, and we procced the seed, so Mari could go and do another attack, because Mari is not that high on speed, but it has 2 gears of speed. So this is why I started again, and this is how I won this lineup. I'm showing you these lineups to show you that it wasn't hard or easy for me. It was just lucky that I got these players that are on my same level, you know? So if you're gonna go and check Oslo, by the way, he's also on my level, but I built my units better than him. This is why he would suffer against me. So in the last match, so if it's Oslo versus Noun, Oslo has 100% no chance to win versus Noun. Now Jojo was the only one of us, for the 4 of us, to have a chance to win versus Noun. He has good teams and he built speed, and he was lucky to build on speed. I hope you learned a lot from these lineups. Yes, different lineups makes different strategies. Starting first is always a good thing, but if you start second, it's not the end of the world if you have a good team. If you are on a counter team, if you have the new Cocytus with a counter team, it doesn't matter if you play second, okay? Now you can go first if you build the new Cocytus on speed, but if you go second, it doesn't matter. He will always prevail, especially versus AoE teams. Now, if you're playing the teams that are one-shotting with Hamske, if you want to put Hamske on your team, yes, you better start first or they absolutely trash you. So having Renner or Yuri on that team would be helpful a little bit. And that was it for the video. I hope everybody have the best of luck with the PvP in the finals, and I'll see you in the next one.